Cryptozoologist. Today we will be discussing Bigfoot and how he exists on our planet. Now, if you do not know what Bigfoot is an undiscovered species of ape living in North America and some parts of Canada. Bigfoot may not exist, but this is highly unlikely considering all of the evidence captured. Bigfoot is an 8 to 10-foot creature covered in hair and is said to weigh in between 600 to 900 pounds. The creature resembles an ape and may be a descendant from a said to be an extinct animal that lived about 1 million years ago. The creature is said to have piercing eyes and let out disturbing screams. Bigfoot is also known as Sasquatch, Yeti, Skunk Ape, Man Mountain, and the Woodman. Bigfoot is a creature typically mentioned in Native American legend and is normally a male, although female Sasquatches do exist, coming from the name the Wild Woman of the Woods. Now, I would like to present to you my theory on how Bigfoot exists. The Sasquatch, otherwise known as Bigfoot, once did exist in China. It was called Gigantopithecus, and Gigantopithecus is an extinct genus of ape that existed from 1 million to 300,000 years ago. It lived in what is now China, India, and Vietnam. Gigantopithecus blacki was the largest ape to ever exist at a height of 9 feet 8 inches and weighing at 1,200 pounds. While Gigantopithecus giganteus, an Indian relative of the Chinese Gigantopithecus blacki, was half its size. Gigantopithecus fits the description of a Sasquatch. It is ape-like, tall, and is bipedal. However, Gigantopithecus may still be alive today in remote areas of Asia and the Americas. America was unpopulated with humans until they crossed the Bering Strait, a land bridge which is now underwater that connected Northeast Asia with what is now Alaska. Humans and other prehistoric creatures crossed there to get to the Americas. Why couldn't the Gigantopithecus? Well, if you believe in Bigfoot, it did. But not just one, many. Whole groups of Gigantopithecus that would reproduce until modern days today, and may still be doing so. However, some of them may have died from the environments they are not used to, but some may have adapted to the new environment and survived through the years. That is why Bigfoot was seen and videotaped in Bluff Creek, California. California is south of the Bering Strait land bridge. The Gigantopithecus moved south to get out of the cold conditions or to find food. The Gigantopithecus blacki were herbivores because of its usual diet of bamboo. Depending on the seasons, Asia is extremely cold in the winter and unbearably hot in the summer. so some may have stayed in Canada to stay in the cold, depending on the season that they migrated. The numbers of Gigantopithecus that crossed over was slowly reduced because of failure to adapt, find food, and young Gigantopithecus would have been food to bears, crocodiles, and Homo erectus. Homo erectus was ancestors of humans that lived with the Gigantopithecus and other large animals. Crocodiles are normally found in Florida, where some of the Gigantopithecus may have ended up, leaving the Florida skunk ape sightings. Now, Gigantopithecus blacki were supposed to look either like a modern day gorilla, which fits the description of that in more of a woodland area such as California, or an orangutan, which fits the description of the Florida skunk ape. Now, the appearance of Bigfoot and Sasquatch could be because of adaptation and species. While the Bigfoot needed to adapt to the new environment, the Florida skunk ape would not have needed to due to such a warm environment. Now, the Gigantopithecus giganteus lived in what is now modern-day India. The Himalaya Mountains sits on the border of India and South Asia. This is where we get the Yeti from. The Gigantopithecus giganteus may still be alive today, living in the Himalaya Mountains. It is said to eat bamboo, but evidence says it may have also been a carnivore, which could support the Yeti's life in the Himalayas, whether it travels off the mountains to hunt or birds that fly. The Gigantopithecus giganteus may not have lived in the Himalayas at first, but may have moved to escape from predators such as the Homo erectus. Some may not have been hunted. Survivors still sit up in the Himalayas, reproducing through the years. A big argument against the Gigantopithecus living in North America is that no bones were found. No dead body was found. Well, this argument makes no sense and is invalid because barely any bones were found in Asia, where they thrived and lived. They may even bury their dead, and that is why we cannot find their bodies. We cannot dig up all of Asia and America. Thank you. This is my theory on how Bigfoot could exist. I am the Cryptozoologist. Thank you, and goodbye.